What you doing?
I am I'm making a couple of decants of some of my custom stuff
Oh,
for a gentleman who found us on TikTok, and turns out he lives nearby. So, and he and his wife are passing through town. Well, they live an hour away, but they're passing by, conveniently enough. And he said, I want to try some of your custom stuff. So, I am decanting some of my custom stuff. This is the Tom Ford Amber Absolute dupe that I did, that I tweaked with some animalics, made it a little heavier.
wait. What are animalics?
What are animalics? Animalics are things like civet. Have you ever smelled straight civet?
Yes.
Are you sure you have, or are you just trying to get out of smelling straight civet? I don't think you have.
I mean, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that smells like an animal.
It is an animal.
Yeah.
It is literally an animal.
What part of an animal is that?
Basically the anal gland.
Who
Everyone,
made this? Who thought I'm going to
ancient-
squeeze the anal gland?
Ancient peoples who. Anyway, well, and here's the thing: that is a 0.7% dilution.
Diluted. Okay.
So diluted.
So it's not. You're not going to get
putting the real thing in your face. Well, I mean, you smell it. You smell how strong it is. But
yeah.
even a 0.7% dilution, we're talking about like drops.
Yeah.
You know, very pungent
Just a
stuff.
hint.
Yep.
Just a hint of anal gland.
See if you like this. More or less, this is it's not real ambergris. It's an ambergris recreation by.
Also smells like an animal.
Well, yeah, it's meant to be. I mean, this is the whale poop. So that's anal
Whale
gland.
poop?
This is whale. Well, they're not sure if it's whale poop or whale vomit,
Ew.
but they know
How do they collect that?
it floats up. So sperm whales will eat beaked creatures, right? Like squids. They can't digest the beak, so in their intestine, there's like a secretion that sort of encapsulates the things that they can't digest. And then again, because
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop. Because nobody's ever seen it happen, they don't know which end it comes out. They just know it floats up to the surface. And then depending on
That just made me feel so lightheaded.
depending on like where it's been floating around and how long, it soaks up like all of the scent of the sea, and it floats up to the top, and then the sun cooks it, and then it washes up on a shore, sits there, kind of rots and ferments a little bit. It's worth more than gold. Literally, it's worth more than gold.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
It's making me want to take a Tums.
Anyway, so that's what I've done, and so I'm going to do. He wanted to try a little bit of everything I've done, so I'm.
You're gonna decant him 10 mil.
Decanting 10 mils of this, 10 mils of the custom Aventus. Well, sorry, that's my term for it. Aventus. Everybody knows Aventus by
Creed.
by
Creed Aventus.
Creed Aventus. I did a kind of a twist on it that I call Event-ish.
And folks, let me tell you, our house smelled like this for like 3 months straight because he was tweaking and tweaking and tweaking and tweaking it.
And spraying and spraying and
spraying and testing. He's trying to get it to last longer on skin, especially on his skin because his skin just eats up fragrance.
Yeah, I am the ultimate test.
And it came out really good.
Yeah, it did.
And I hate Aventus.
And I'm no longer crazy about it because of smelling it constantly. I was never crazy about it. I've never owned a bottle.
Yeah.
But
you have dupes. You have that really good dupe by Day 3 Fragrances.
No, you're confusing lots
of
things.
I am.
Yes.
No, Prisma Perfumes.
Yes.
Yeah.
New Bottles Company.
New Bottles Company.
And that is Aventus Cologne, which does smell actually quite different. And I like Aventus Cologne.
Oh, okay.
It's more crisp and fresh.
What is Aventus? Is like an EDT or something? Like what do they call it?
What do you mean?
What's the difference between Aventus and Aventus Cologne?
Oh, it has nothing to do with the concentration. It's just a marketing term use of cologne.
Oh,
it's
like
just
a flanker.
It's not an eau de cologne. It's not like Aventus is an EDT and Aventus cologne is an EDC. They're both actually probably eau de parfums.
Got it.
The cologne is just like the crisper, fresher version of it. So that Amber Absolute Intense, he wanted some of, and he wants some Aventus, so I'm going to do that. Where did I put these things? I'm way overdue for some
A reorg.
Reorganization.
Yeah, that's
you
where I
can't
come
even really
in.
call it a reorganization because that would imply that it was once organized.
It's amazing because your collection over here is beautifully organized.
Yes, well,
And
we're going to reorganize that here in a minute too.
yeah,
So yeah, this actually, this came out
you have a lot of that.
I do.
I didn't realize you have so much of it.
I did a fresh batch.
Oh,
It's
nice.
actually pretty damn good. Maybe it's kind of it's growing on me again.
It's good. Yeah, maybe growing on me too.
I make it a little bit fruitier and more sort of pineapple forward, heavy on the pineapple, because the Aventus bros, as they're called, the vintage hunters, are often sort of looking for the batch variations pertaining to their sort of favorite component of the scent, and for many people that's the pineapple. So, there's certain batches that everybody knows, like, oh, this is the batch you need if you really want the punchy pineapple opening, and this is the one if you want more of the smoky dry down, and this is the one, but people kind of universally seem to love the pineapple part, so I amped that up, and worked really well.
My nose is like dripping from
From this,
the
it's pretty
civet
strong.
or the ambergris. I'm not sure. One of those things.
Is it the
Oh,
anal glands? Is it the whale
the whale
poop?
vomit. Or is it your dupes? Oh
Is it
my
my
god.
dupes?
No, it's not your dupes because I've never had that happen before.
Yeah.
Great.
So that's it.